flying high above the treetops. This orangutan doesn't know it yet, but what they can actually see peering out of the crate is their new backyard. Delayed by the global COVID crisis, this operation is 12 months in the making, with 9 others also returning to the jungle.
They looked bewildered and curious. They didn't look panicked. They're a very curious animal, and they seem to have done okay. Look, I think it probably wasn't their first preference of travel mode, but given that it was just 20 or 30 minutes and that for a lifetime of freedom, I think they're pretty grateful that we got them back out there.
Back on solid ground, but the journey has just begun. Through the forest, then carefully cradled onto an awaiting boat, they move deep into the jungle. Before the pandemic, this trip would usually take 3 days and involve teams of people. But with more than 1 million people infected and over 34,000 deaths in Indonesia, the Borneo Orangutan Survival Group aren't taking any chances.
It's been absolutely critical that we keep the number of people in contact with the orangutans to the absolute minimum, and that each one of those people has at least 2 COVID tests before the release. And we keep the teams as small as possible, and we don't engage with any local villages on the way through it.
While there's been no recorded coronavirus outbreak among the Sumatran orangutan population, fears it could jump species are real.
The infections in the gorilla and before even in other wildlife animals, it is still possible that orangutan might be infected by this SARS-CoV-2 virus. With the presence of these H2 receptors in non-human primates, we should be worried.
But for now, the biggest danger to the primate is location.
The risk to orangutans, who are critically endangered as a species, is that habitat. It's pretty much the same as koalas in Australia. If we can leave their habitat alone, they will survive.
Many come to this sanctuary as orphans. Here they learn what foods they can eat, how to climb, how to build a nest, and what animals are friend or foe. It's all in the lead up to this moment, so that one day they too can find their home among the palm trees. Jordyn Butler, ABC News.